was sent an extremely unique Nintendo Switch accessory. Here's the Alxum Nintendo Switch cartridge card reader. If you collect physical Nintendo Switch games like me, something like this may be beneficial to you. Essentially, you take this pack and clip it onto the back of your Nintendo Switch dock. You then power it using the included USB cable and then put this dummy cartridge into the Nintendo Switch. This might seem kind of sus, but this is where it gets interesting. There are 8 game cartridge slots on the back. 4 of them are actually for switching the Nintendo Switch game, and 4 of them are just for storing the game. For speedy gaming transitions. Well, not that speedy because it's kind of hard to get out if you really push it down, but at least it's not going to be falling out of the storage slot. The bottom row can't switch between games, so you'll just have to speedrun the swap. The top 4 slots actually have readers. This LED button can be pressed to switch between your physical games. If you have Tears of the Kingdom, Crash 4, Everybody Want to Switch, who am I kidding? Skylanders, Imaginators, and Pikmin 4. And you want to seamlessly transition, you'll have to stand up and walk all the way over to your Switch and click this button. So regardless, you still have to walk over the Switch to change the game. But now you don't have to open the cartridge slot, take out the game, put the game in the case, take the next game out of the case, bring the game from the case into the Switch slot, push down on the Switch slot, close the cartridge reader, and then sit back down. It saves us all 20 seconds unless you're a pro like me. When you click the button, you'll see on screen the game change in front of your eyes. It doesn't read all 4 games at once though. You have to click the button and it'll cycle through all of the games. And you can tell which game it is depending on the color that is assigned to that slot. This might be a true time saver if you have the Switch dock close to you, like on a desk. But if you're connected to a TV, then you're stuck throwing things and hopefully hitting the button or getting up. This might seem like the ultimate lazy guide for physical gamers, and it is. But we all know how annoying it can be to hunt down a physical game cartridge. After using it a few times, you can finally start understanding the appeal. When you switch between all your Sonic games, you can finally understand the dopamine rush from going that fast. So this is really useful, but only in certain uses, like if it's close to you as mentioned. And you should only use this for docked mode. And there is no reason to get this if you play exclusively handheld. This would be awesome if it was handheld, but it's not. Maybe it could be attached on the back and be powered through the USB-C. Or maybe a remote would be great so I wouldn't have to get up to switch my games if I'm sitting down far from the console. The only reason this exists is to save time swapping between the cartridges. But if I'm still getting up, that's like half the battle. Something I did notice is I'll actually play more games if they're in the slots. Usually if I'm wanting to play a specific game and I want to swap, there's a mental barrier to get up and switch. Overall, this accessory isn't really necessary, but at least it's solving an issue that some physical collectors have. All this is an efficient way to swap between games. I swear, if I'm feeling particularly lazy, I threaten to go all digital. I love when accessories make gaming more efficient, and I'll definitely be keeping it on my dock, but is this something that you think you would use? And if you're curious to use it, you can check the link down in my description. And so yeah, that was a quick product review. Let me know what you think about this accessory. I'll see you in the next one. See you later.